Hey, have you ever heard of a gadget called an Orion Cooker? Well, this is something I discovered a couple of years ago, and it is the trick for cooking pulled pork. That's about exclusively what I use it for. You ever have family coming over to eat, and you've got this day planned where you're going to cook all day long and maybe sit out and drink a beer or two, and they show up when it's time to eat? Well, that happens to me a lot. So I found an easy, quick way with this cooker to get delicious pulled pork. It's very simple. The prep, a guy who wins a lot of awards cooking his barbecue showed me the prep on this. It works with this cooker. So that's what we're going to do today. Hang tight. We'll be back. Okay, what we've got is just a standard, this is about a 10-pound Boston butt, okay? First thing we're going to do is we're going to inject it. And we're going to find several places, and we're just going to pump it in. Now, oh yeah. Now, here's the surprise. Let me show you what I'm injecting with. This is what the championship cooker showed me. This is his secret. This is cherry Dr. Pepper. Okay? So, this is what I am injecting into this Boston butt. And it goes down so far it hits the bone, and let's get him good in the middle. My wife loves it when I cook. I make a mess. Okay, and I know this looks like I'm putting a lot in it, but I'm really not. I may get half a cup in it. That's probably about all. I guess I could put it in a cup and measure and see one day, but to me it's kind of like injecting a turkey. You just want to get it in all the spots. All right, that's the first ingredient, and we're ready for the second, which, by the way, is all we're going to do. I hope you can see that. This is Bad Brian's butt rub. It's good stuff. I'm just going to give it a good coat. We'll get a good bark. Now, I know you're going to see when I flip this over, I have not trimmed it. I'm leaving this fat cow on. That's going to be on top. And the way this cooker cooks, that's going to render down, and that's going to be juicy too. I'm going to be sure and get it all the way around. Okay. That is ready to go to the smoker. So we're going to go outside and get her started, and we'll bring you back. Okay, this is the Orion Cooker. And you see it's got a tray around the bottom for charcoal. It's got a cup in the top. Take the lid off. Now this has 3 racks. This one I've got on the middle position. If you look down in the bottom, there's a drip pan. That's part of the good stuff while it cooks. As that meat drips off, it hits the bottom, smokes, and back up into the meat. We've got our meat out. We're going to stick this butt on the middle rack. And again, I'm doing it fat side up. We're going to close it up and get our charcoal. Okay, we're going to add our charcoal. Just try to go around even, all the way around. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get this thing fired off here. Handy dandy little burner here. Move around, get it going all the way around. All right. Now, next thing we need to do is set the timer for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Beep. All right, that's it. We got it cranked off. We're gonna let it burn. We're gonna come back in 3.5 hours, see what we got. Okay, it has been exactly 3.5 hours. Let's take this off and see what we've got. Oh yeah. Isn't that pretty? And there we go. Coming apart in the cooker. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to let it rest for at least 30 minutes. Okay? And when we do, we'll bring you back and start pulling it apart. Okay. We let this rest about 35-40 minutes. And first thing we're going to do is reach in here and find the bone. There she is right there. And let's pull this bone out. See if it comes out clean. Oh yeah. Now, the next thing we're going to do is pull all this off, shred it up, and this is basically, I want to pull what's left of that fat cap off the top and take and start pulling it apart, and you see it just pulls apart like this. Just as easy. And this is it. So, that is pulled pork on the Orion Cooker. Normally if I'm cooking for the family, that's just about exclusively what I use. Unless I'm doing a pretty big job, I'll pull the big smoker out, but normally the Orion is my go-to now for pulled pork. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, how about subscribe, hit that bell over here. Also, you'll see a link over here to our other videos. Please give them a try. And again, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again.